Attilio speaking. Who is it?
Father, help me. They're all dead. Daddy, Mummy, everyone.
Julia, come to me immediately. Don't stay alone. It's dangerous. Come to town. You can stay here with me and we can talk about everything. Okay?
Okay, Father, but first I want to play with my puppets for a while.
Julia, don't be silly. Come to church right away.
That was just odd. She's like, help. Everybody's dead. He's like, come to me. And she's like, I want to play my puppets a little more.
Those boys.
Like, it
They
raised
had all
more
been
questions
killed
as well.
and it was my fault. They were my age, and a few of them were our friends. I didn't think it would go like that, but wasn't it obvious, really? What was I actually expecting? I felt like a coward. But what could I have done? Should I have betrayed my father? I loved my father, but I also loved my friend Lapo. Which side was I on? I just listened to my heart. I thought it was the right thing to do. But instead, it was the worst thing I could have done.
Am I going to
I
these
didn't
guys?
go anywhere near the soldiers, Germans or allies. They had all caused me harm. I didn't want to approach anyone, for any reason. Once I crossed that
Puppet
threshold,
show.
I completely lost touch with reality. Everyone around me had died while I survived everything.
Oh, wow. Holy shit.
I don't remember how things went. I just remember a big light and then photographs were being taken of me. There was a man dressed in white, a doctor, I presume. He was asking me questions, but I didn't understand what he was actually asking me. He wrote something on a piece of paper and then 2 nurses led me away. I was in the mental asylum. Some women were talking to themselves.
Damn.
Others cried. Some were even covered in their own filth. Others were violent and tried to hurt themselves any way possible. They started to give me injections. What they gave me made my whole body shake. I broke my vertebrae and an ankle. I think it was called cardiazole or something like that. My body was like a fire that didn't want to be put out. When it appeared to be quenched, it would come back, even stronger than before. In the end, though, they won. There was no longer any need for therapy. Something inside of me had died. but nevertheless I insisted on carrying along this painful journey. I was stronger than I could ever have imagined.
Interesting. How did she end up getting in there then?
Who are you? Wait, wait. I want answers. Don't go away. Talk to me about Martha, please.
Martha does not exist. Martha is dead. I am Martha. Interesting. Martha does not exist. Martha is dead. I am Martha. I think it might be some shit like I am Martha. Although, oh man, I don't know. I don't know. Is it possible that we were Martha the whole time? And Julia was actually the one that died? But then we kept thinking that we were like, oh man, I don't fucking know. I don't know. This is tough. I was gonna say
Martha, Julia, there's no longer any difference. I am both Martha and Julia, whichever you want. It's us, so it's true. And Mother, is she alive? I really don't know. Her death could be all my invention. Or maybe things went just as I remember. I'm consumed by doubt. What about Father? The soldiers? Did that really happen?
Dude, I don't fucking know anymore. I don't know.
If I think back to that moment, everything is muddled. I do not know how to answer. No answer is perhaps the most painful answer. What about Nanny? Poor Nanny. She really had nothing to do with it. But she died in our villa due to the bombings. We saved ourselves for some time by taking refuge at her house. Privileges for being rich. Feelings don't count for much, though. My poor Nanny. I'm afraid to ask about Lapo.
Well,
Lapo is dead. He was blown up by a landmine. He got into trouble and paid with his life. My dear friend. Poor boy. Just as I remembered, unfortunately. One last question. The pregnancy?
Oh, man. Well, if I'm saying me and Martha are basically the same, then I would say
I
it
was
me.
pregnant, but then I had a miscarriage. So much blood that morning, and my mind decided that things had gone differently. Who knows what else I was hiding? That's enough now. All of these questions are pointless, aren't they? It's all inside of us. We just need to turn the mirror. Is it not all just the reflection of an unknowable existence? Nothing more than a puppet show. Ready for everything with open arms, even ready to kill.
Alright.
Legs always ready to run. The womb that conceived in sin. Lastly, the mind. To protect us, it has turned us into monsters. Either way, we cannot live like this, can we? I'll take care of it. I don't need to worry. I'll try to sleep if I can. I've got this.
Oh, God. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
On the
Jesus
26th July,
Christ.
San Casino was bombed and the church was destroyed. But I was not there then. I was already in the asylum. Once again, stubbornly, I was not dead. The bombs hadn't killed me, and I had also survived myself. The most absurd test and the hardest one. The war ended some time ago now, both out there and inside of me. I was on the wrong side of the gate, but now I can turn that page. Life is opening its doors again, isn't it? If I hadn't been so lucky to survive myself, I would have thrown everything away. We think that danger is all around us, ready to attack. But the more devious and misleading dangers are the ones that are inside of us. They grow without us realizing. They make us suffer, remain confused, and remove our self-respect. I would have wanted to ask for help, but I was alone. This is my story. Thank you for being here, for listening to me. Now I am ready to leave. How long will it take to get home?
At least that's a pretty good message, though. All right, let's make those phone calls. I'm gonna load up again a little bit, and then I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna make the phone calls and see if that changes what I think of the game and stuff. So 6, 9, 7, 8.
Cabagnari headquarters for the officers of San Casciano. How can I help?
Hi, I was hoping to hear whether there has been any development on the investigation into the murder of Julia Kay.
Wait a moment, please. Who's calling?
I am Julia Kay's sister.
Oh, sure. You can speak and I can fly. Do you really think it's appropriate to joke with the Cabagnari?
You're right. I should probably have done the other one. So 6, 9, 7, 8.
I've already called this number. What use would there be calling again?
Okay. Alright. Let's go 6, 5, 9, 3.
Not now.
Oh. Oh, wait, yeah. No, I just called the doctor and said no. Okay. So, cemetery, haberdashery, Don Attilio, and doctor. Okay, so let's try cemetery. So 6, 5, 3, 7.
Who is it?
Hello, it's Julia Kay, Erik Kay's daughter.
Yeah? Yeah, and what do you want from me?
I'm sorry to disturb you. I just wanted to know if I can come over to see you later today or tomorrow.
Of course not. Do not come looking for me anymore. Stop bothering me, you bitch.
He must be going crazy. I don't believe for 1 second that Mummy would let him treat her this way. Sheer madness.
Okay, let's try the haberdashery then. So 6, 9, 8, 7.
Hello, Maria speaking. How may I help?
Hello, Maria. It's Anna L., a close friend of Irene Kay.
Oh, yes. Irene spoke about you. How can I help?
I would please like to order a few meters of that nice red and black fabric that Irene ordered.
Yes, madam. Unfortunately, it will not be easy to get hold of it. Irene waited a long time for her fabric, and now, sadly, shipments are being blocked. I advise that you call back in a few months. Hopefully the postage situation will have improved by then.
stumped. I don't know. But instead of continuing to rack my brain, just gonna end it here. You know, we finally came to the end of Martha is Dead, and the ending was good. It was similar-ish to The Town of Light, kind of. I like how they kind of play in like the whole like like mental illness idea and stuff like that. I think that's really cool because that's how you can kind of like have some of this weird shit and it could be tied off of like, now it's almost like, all right, well, was it all in her mind or was it not? And then it's kind of like, it could be a cop-out for sure, but at the same time, if it's done correctly, it could be like, oh, wait, so everything that I just knew is all wrong. So it's like, okay, well, what was right? And then that's why I answered the way I did when I was talking to, like, my puppet self in the mirror. I was like, okay, well, what's confusing is they were like, well, what about this? Is this, like, are they dead? Are they dead? And I was like, I don't fucking know. Because now I don't know what was real and what wasn't real. Like, she ended up in the asylum, but how did she end up in the asylum? Who put her there? So I think that's probably one of the more intriguing parts about the game is you just don't know. Like there were a couple things that I knew for sure, and that was the nanny was no longer there, and that Lapu was dead. I don't know, I'm stumped. But if you guys like it, let me know down in the comments below. Hit the like button if you guys were digging the playthrough and everything like that. This was an interesting one. This was definitely one that I'm glad I finished playing through all the way to the end. It was one that I knew that I was going back to. It was just a matter of being able to sit down to play through the rest of it, because I knew the longer that I pushed it off, the harder everything was going to be and stuff. So I tried to, just kind of like push straight back, because it kind of got like, knocked to the side a little bit. So, but I'm glad this one is finally finished. I'm glad to move on. I like where this was, and yeah, this was super interesting. Well done. This hurts my brain. But, yeah, if you guys like it, let me know down in the comments below. If you guys have any other recommendations, suggestions, anything else that you want to see, let me know down there as well. And hit the subscribe button so we can do bigger, better things in the future. And as always, stay awesome, guys.